from the root to the solar chakra. And judgment is here, is judgment, and there's not no offerings y'all can do because y'all were not the chosen ones. Now the kings got to rise up. Moses is in the reverse, came out in the reverse. Let's read Moses and Marduk. Let's see. Excuse me. Yeah, a lot of the other ones came out in the other readings. Y'all have to go back and look at my other readings more at the beginning of this year. A few months ago, about 6 months ago, 7 months ago. What I say? I said Marduk and Moses, right? Moses came out first. So, let me see if I can find Moses. Whew. Let's see, where is Moses? Okay, Moses is somewhere right here. Moses. You have known anyone, you have ever known anyone who knows too many questions. The Bible gives every induction that God found Moses. This one's in capital letters. The other ones was in lowercase letters. So, to be the frustrating messenger, Moses had no self-confidence. He went into situations absolutely certain that someone was going to go wrong, that something was going to go wrong, even when God said that God would be right there with him. It is one thing to ask prudent questions. It is another altogether to continue questioning after someone, in this case God, has given you accept precise instructions to carry out. Clear and conscious decisions often bring out the worst in us. It can be what else you think. You must have heard something wrong. Did he say to do it this way or that or this way? What? This way or this way. You wonder, or what if I get it wrong? You start asking questions until the person giving the orders loses their temper. which leads to an explosion, usually a stream of intensive that turns the air blue. All of this could have been avoided if you had just taken a breath and listened. Ooh, shit. There is nothing wrong with asking a question. It is not paying attention to the answers. Ooh. And therefore having to ask the same question over and over again. That case causes problems when you are taking directions. Quiet your mind. It is better to hear them currently once than hear fragments. Though the questions and confusions confession they cause confusions they cause that start busying through your mind. Have a little confidence in your ability to listen. Moses, by accounts, a significant speech. This is why God sent his brother Aaron along with when he went to confront Pharaoh. Turn your thoughts to the third eye chakra, which forces you focuses and organizes your thoughts. Wow. Whoa. And it came out in the reverse. So that means that those who were not questioning God and did what God said to do and follow what God said to do, they are so in the right. And the people that doubted what God said and questioned everything about what God said, ooh, is in hot shit right now. Wow. Damn. Where's my Duke? And that's what I was saying. That's what came out in the other reads. That's crazy. What my other reads before when I did this deck, it was just saying question everything God said to do. Science was just a way of questioning God. Whew. Good. Shit, I'm scared for y'all. Scared for y'all. In order to become, this is Marduk, in order to become king of Babylon gods, Marduk killed the Chaotic, defiled ocean, Tiamat. Ooh. That done, he created the world not like Ptah or Amun with a word, but with the pieces of Tiamat's carcass. Ooh. That do say Tiamat, don't it? Tiamat apostrophe S. The violent nature of creation, myth, the dismemberment of Tiamat in order to bring about the Babylon world has in its way a particular side. Regardless of how powerful he was, Marduk could not make something out of nothing. That's what that alien was saying too in that Project Blue Beam or Blue Book. He required raw minerals with which he could craft the world and everything in it. And Tiamat's body had everything he needed. Damn. Yeah. Feminine energy has everything. That's how man was created. The masculine energy. Damn. Marduk's story is about destroying something bad and building something great and beneficial with the pieces when something devastating happening to what devastating happens to you. Devastating. What the hell is wrong with me? Devastating happens to you is it smashes you, leaving pieces everywhere. Um, for a long time, you lie there broken, but for how long? I swear I was talking about this in my other reading about don't give up. Um, it says that you must pick up your pieces, but it doesn't tell you what to do with what to do with them once you've done so. You can't simply throw them away. Take it or not. They will always be with you. It is up to you to decide what to do with them. Hold them to you so that they will so they will fester and chew away at your mm, PSYCHE, or use them to strengthen yourself to build a better you. Strain Marduk asks you to staring at Marduk. Ugh, asks you to face your past at their ugh. Is there a reason or even that crushes you? Event that it crushes you. What have you done with the pieces? What you pick up? What you pick up? Did you use them to strengthen yourself? Did you? It's funny because I was just talking about this. I could have took a fucked up, a fucked up, a fucked up. I could have went just ass backwards in the situation I just went through. I really could have, but you know, even though people doubt me and people just, do what they have learned how to do and do what they want to do instead of taking a higher road. Man, you talking about fighting demons, fighting your dark side. Oh shit. And that's what this is talking about: fighting your dark side, getting justice, bringing towers, taking the high road, high priestess. Even though you're the wounded warrior and you got all these wands to take you with you and walking away from this situation and cutting people off and out, revealing secrets so they can get judgment. And you eventually will have a full cup. Even though it's half full, your cup can run over, and that's what's next. Let people have their judgment. Let God take care of them, because you will be repaid. And you'll think it's a small thing, but it's nothing to try to just step on somebody to get, damn, to get ahead, to become the star in reverse. King of Cups, heal your masculine energy, and that is the lower energy. It's the root chakra, sacral chakra, and the solar chakra plexus. That's what that is. And where are those? Over here. So let's go with this next. Osiris. Death and rebirth. That makes sense. That makes so much sense. And Set is in the reverse. Hector came out in the reverse. Seven of Swords from deception, becoming a Nine of Pentacles, self-sufficient, from what you grow. And Osiris is about death and rebirth because he grew, he had that, that knowledge of growth to help you heal. The Queen of Cups, the Hierophant, the Five of Swords, the Hermit, having to go in a hermit mode from, all these deceptions and, people trying to get away from stuff with things. But God sees all. The Hangman. And it actually came out sideways, so there really could have been, it could go either way. So I would say no longer being stuck. But, there's a certain percentage that will, and there's a certain percentage that won't. Ten of Cups. And all your cups will be fulfilled, and you'll have family, be protected, and protect them and yourself. Heal those chakras to get to the full cup. And your cup will run over with emotion. You'll be emotionally fulfilled, and there's nothing better than being emotionally fulfilled. And let me just get to it. I want to read Set in the reverse. Set back here. I think Set was more in the front. Nope, it's in the back. Okay. When Set murdered his brother Osiris, that's fucking crazy. They just came out together. But Set is in the reverse. When Set murdered his brother Osiris, the whole of Egypt was purged into chaos. Uh, uh, uh. When you notice that nothing is ever plunged into order, this is because order does not just happen. it must be one. It must be hammered out of chaos, and it must be maintained because it can in, evaporate and reduced once more to chaos in the blink of an eye. Ancient Egypt. Oh, why I want to cry, man. I'm just so happy. Culture enjoyed a stability that was unparalleled in the ancient world in all of Egypt history. Only 3 times did order completely break down. Historians call these times intermediate period. Each time an individual arose to restore Ma'at, right, rightness, by bringing order into balance with chaos. Mm. Clever Set look like he has something up his sleeve. And we know it can't be good because he smiles. He's smiling. Many people said, let chaos rule them part of their lives, and they may put put it to good use. Mm. A manager controlling a store, though chaos set the job done, but at the cost of the employees. How do you handle the chaos? Lord, have mercy. I am said who causes confusion and thunders in the horizon of the sky, whose heart is as that of a NBDJ, Book of Dead. Whoa, the Book of Dead. Why I just say Osiris, he grew crops. Now I'm gonna just go back because I'm gonna just go back and read Osiris because I remember from when Osiris first came out. And that's why I said that about Osiris. And then the pile before is just a confirmation about what I said, about what I'm channeling. That, thank you, God. Whew. And I was saying, I have been through some shit. I have been through some shit that made me want to lose my shit, but I didn't lose my shit. I used that negative energy and I fucking made productive use out of that shit. Oh my God. And it's not easy. People think, oh, taking the higher road is easy. I say it all the time, and I swear, I promise, I'm not playing. So, Let's get to Osiris. That was Ptah. It's on Ptah right now. I'll get into Ptah. And I will do a separate reading depending on the time on the men that came out. So we can get the messages from that as well. I just don't want to do it right now. Osiris. Sorrow and joy. That's funny. I just seen joy off of Inside Out, and I was like, oh, joy. I missed the movie. Sorrow and joy. Joy and sorrow. Hail, Osiris, son of Nut, two horned, tall of crown, giving crown and joy before the Nile gods, whom the spirits, when they see him, adore, who is watered by multitudes, who is held by those below, healed by those below, working with earth and growth. To the ancient Egyptians, the god Osiris represented at once joy and sorrow, beginning with his story in which he is he is murdered by his jealous brother Set because he dealt with the book of life. You got the right to the tree of life. Run, children, run. Run, children, run. Run, children, run, I say, 'cause you got the right to the tree of life. And retained by his wife Isis. Osiris leads a short of double life at once, immortal but unable to leave the realm of the dead. He is alive but tapped but trapped. Osiris is a something God, CHTHONIC, God, the God of the earth. His face is said green, face is always green or black, not because he is dead, but because those colors represent the green of vegetation and the rich black soil of the Nile Valley, which, just as the harvest begins joy and sorrow, so does death bring sorrow and joy. Sorrow at the passing of a loved one, and the joy at the hope of restoration in the land of the dead under the benevolent rule of Osiris. Osiris gazed at you for both the world of the living and the world of the deceased. He asked you he asked if you understand the while you might find sorrow and joy leaving leaving a long standing job in crosswork for a new exciting job. You must remember that somewhere in the midst of sorrow, you will find joy. And that is so true. That is crazy. I'm gonna take these out. I'll leave for these later, more than likely. Yep, I'm gonna keep those together because I know this is gonna be a long ass read. Knew it was gonna be a long reading. Okay, I just realized. Oh my god, that is fucking crazy. Patal, third eye, ten of pentacles, ace of pentacles. Just when you're about to give up, God looked behind you. God was like, this is the truth. I got all of this goodness behind you. Bring it into this reality. Use your third eye. I've read Patal before, I believe so. That's the chakra was. There you go. Patal, the creative mind. He gave birth to the gods. He made the towns. He established the gnomes. I was just talking about gnomes. He placed the gods in their shrines. He settled their offerings. He established their shrines. He made their bodies accounting according to their wishes. Thus, the gods entered into their bodies of every wood, every stone, every clay, everything that grows upon him, in which they came to be. Thus were gathered all the gods in their cast. I'm guessing that's a K. Contend untied with the Lord of the two lands. Ptah is one of the oldest of the ancient Egyptians, creator